What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, the pound for pound king looks like he's on his way to getting the fight and the showdown he wants badly. And that pound for pound king is none other than undefeated 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, and currently the reigning WBA junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, Terence "Bud" Crawford. Terence "Bud" Crawford is 41 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout, 37 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. It looks like he can secure the mega showdown he's been seeking out against 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, former undisputed super middleweight, now reigning unified still super middleweight world champion, and one of the faces of the sport of boxing and a cash cow in Saul Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is 62 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. He is 35 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. And sources are saying that they are having conversations now for a Cinco de Mayo showdown. Riyadh season, Saudi Arabia, right? And this is another clear indication that things are not looking good for the Premier Boxing Champions, the better known as the PBC, as they just simply do not have the funds right now to stage the big fights. They don't have it, right? And so Canelo Alvarez is going to go where the money is rich. Period. Point blank and period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Canelo's going to go where the money is rich, meaning who can pay him. And His Excellency, Prince Turki Al-Sheikh, is stating that he's more than willing to make this fight happen. And it looks like they're working on this fight. Now, I've been also told that Terence Crawford is dealing with some sort of injury, undisclosed injury he's dealing with. Now, that could set Terence Crawford back. Don't know if it's lower extremity, upper extremity. I was just told that he's dealing with some sort of injury, but he's definitely planning on fighting Canelo in May. And I've been saying this for years. I've been banging this drum for years. And I've been telling you guys for years that Terence Crawford is going to beat Canelo Alvarez. He has all the tools to beat Canelo Alvarez, and he has the commitment that's going to beat Canelo Alvarez. And ultimately, Canelo Alvarez knows that Terence Crawford is going to beat him. Now, Canelo Alvarez obviously is confident. Canelo Alvarez obviously looks at the size difference, but he knows, he looks at the skill set. Hence the reason why he stated initially he had no real interest in it, because Terence Crawford's style, and Terence Crawford is too much of a mover. And then after his August 3rd showdown, most recently, Canelo Alvarez says he's now interested in the fight because Terence Crawford is more stationary. He's not moving as he once did, and he don't like to fight movers. He's more stationary, and now if the money's right, he'll make the fight. Because he feels like after the fight with Israel Madrimov, that Terence Crawford showed vulnerabilities. That was his first fight at 154. Israel Madrimov brought a style unexpected. He was very herky-jerky. He was very, unpredictable, very awkward, very unorthodox. And Terence Crawford had to get his time in. Canelo Alvarez fights nothing like Israel Madrimov fights. Nothing. He's far more predictable. Now, he's a better fighter, but he's far more predictable than what we saw from Israel Madrimov. Styles make fights. Period. Now, obviously, the weight jump and how Terence Crawford carries the weight is going to be obviously the focal point. How does he fare? Is the weight going to fatigue him, slow him down in the later rounds? In the beginning, I'm pretty sure it won't bother him. In the later rounds is when we start to see how does he carry the weight, right? Does it start to fatigue him? Does he start to be stationary? Does he start to be, arm punching, right? Because he's not used to competing at a high level with that weight. Now he walks around heavier than 168, right? But the thing is, he don't compete at that weight, right? He's much lighter, and he's very fluid. But with that added extra weight, and it's going to be added extra muscle, it's going to require more oxygen. It's going to possibly cause him to fatigue, right? So obviously that's going to be the concern. But outside of that, there's no question. Skill for skill, he can match Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez is not a massive 168 pounder. He's 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. Terence Crawford is possibly, I think that Canelo is probably about 5'7.5". And Terence Crawford is possibly slightly taller, and he has a 4-inch arm reach advantage. And he has power in both hands. And he's very elusive. And he has a high ring IQ. So, again, this Terence Crawford is the best of this era. And this gives Canelo Alvarez the opportunity to prove that he can beat, once again, the best of another era in Terence Crawford, when he came up short against Floyd Mayweather. So let's see how this unfolds. Hopefully it goes down in May. I'm praying it goes down in May. So let's see. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at BlueBlood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.